Okay, hi, hello everyone. Welcome back to my vlog. So today I want to talk about getting out and about and just sort of avoiding the whole mañana mentality or tomorrow mentality when it comes to doing that which is outside of your comfort zone. Something that I've been getting super used to, of course, being in a new country. This is especially important too in today's just global context with the current pandemic. I'm sure everyone watching has had at least one plan derailed by the pandemic, if not multiple. Nothing could be truer for myself with regards to the past almost year. So, with that in mind, one of the biggest changes I made since really moving to Madrid is to stop procrastinating. And this is really hard for me. Having just recently graduated college, procrastination was really in my nature. However, after moving over here, graduating college, having been in the workforce a little bit, I now see that there really is a reason to not put things off to the last minute. It really hit me once I was here when I had to go open my bank account, actually, of all things. After I planned everything out, knew the branch that I was going to go to, all the things that I would need to say, all of the documents I needed to bring, I set out to the branch nearest me. It was maybe a 2-minute walk. Spoke to a teller, only to not be able to open the account. Now, it wasn't because of the a million and one things that I had planned for or thought might go wrong, but it was because the computer system glitched and just wouldn't work. After a long week of travel, business closures due to the unpredicted snowstorm, and last minute Airbnb cancellations, I was surprised by my reaction after I couldn't open a bank account. Instead of being really quick to anger and really disappointed by the situation, I instead was actually really glad that I had made the decision to go out that morning and be proactive, to open a bank account before starting work and potentially running into more issues. I use this example to start off the vlog because in the context of today with the pandemic, I've learned not to get upset by the aggregation of tiny little setbacks or derailing of my plans. So when I look back at that moment, I realized that instead of getting super angry in that instance, I focused on what went right. One, I had a pleasant experience with the teller who had worked with people such as myself coming from a foreign country to teach in Spain. And two, it was refreshing to have someone understand my situation and be able to work with me so easily. This isn't always the case when you move to a new country, when you're trying to set up things just to be able to live. So I really just took those two takeaways in stride. So the next day I went back, opened up my bank account when the computer system was up and running again, no sweat. Along with getting my necessary to-dos out of the way, I knew that I wanted, or really needed, to get out and really just enjoy some fresh air after the stress of moving and settling in a new country. And yes, I did wear my mask while out. However, despite knowing that I needed to go out, I was not super eager to go out and adventure. Being in a foreign country did make me a bit anxious at first. I'll be the first to admit that I'm still really cautious about being out at night alone. So most of my adventuring has been really simple during the day and has involved lots of walking. If I don't have a lot of time in the day, or maybe I'm not feeling up to venturing too far from my current neighborhood, I make a point to just try some local coffee. Totally a coffee connoisseur, so getting out and tasting the different flavors of Madrid through coffee has been one of the highlights of my first few weeks of being in Madrid. I started with a small walk to a local coffee shop in the snow to meet my new roommates, only to find that it was closed. Please enjoy my makeup completely running due to the blizzard. Yet despite the snow, I found that it was really common for posted business hours online to be completely different from actual business hours. So I made a point to walk everywhere for the first week after moving, really getting to know the area and not planning too much in advance for fear of kind of striking out on a well-planned adventure. One of my favorite things to do once I found the coffee shops that I liked was to just go to a local cafe to grab a coffee and enjoy, maybe just alone in the corner of the cafe somewhere on a park bench, or to bring it back to my piso and enjoy it just in the comfort of my own home. I've also found some pretty unique eateries like this vegan cafe and this quirky tapas place with really great passion fruit sangria and incidentally complimentary shots. I've also taken myself out on dates. And while on my way to run errands, I've encountered some unique finds, from a Russian conspirator themed tavern to an outdoor sculpture museum to beautiful architecture and super elegant, grandiose looking buildings and plazas. After just a few weeks of being in Madrid, really having to get out of my comfort zone, I've experienced so much despite not having planned adventures every day or having anyone to go on adventures with. Having moved here, lived here, and set up my new life here all on my own, I've learned to get out most days just to preserve my sanity with the lack of social interaction, as well as to not put off any experiences, because we never know what obstacles or new adventures tomorrow might bring. I hope you enjoyed this really short vlog, just kind of highlighting a few of my favorite adventures over the past few weeks while I've been settling here in Madrid. Again, if you enjoyed the vlog or have read some blog posts and have not subscribed to my page, please go ahead and do so. Thanks!